Hello and welcome to me trying to figure out regulation MB. It is not going well. It has not been going well. I've gone through probably 15 teams in the last week or so. Yeah, regulation MB started last week, and I've gone through about 15 teams trying to find one that works for me and that does what I want a team to do, which is usually a fast mode and a trick room mode. Usually with some kind of debuffs going on, something like Intimidate or Parting Shots or even Growl. I've run Growl before. Now, obviously, my first step was to just take my Regulation MA team and try it out, and it was a complete bloodbath. There's new contenders that my team is not at all prepared for, like Mega Staraptor. My team, not at all ready to deal with Mega Staraptor. Mega Metagross, in fact, is another pain in the ass because my previous team had a dark type. I don't want to say weakness because we weren't weak to dark, but we didn't have any dark type damage. And that was consistently a problem given how ubiquitous ghosts are, especially Sinistra, on teams in this format. And this problem only got worse with Regulation MB and the rise of Metagross. And a few others, but Metagross was the main one that I had a problem with. So I've ended up here with, this is close to the, where did it go? All right, well, it's gone forever, whatever. So that was close to the team that I was running for Regulation MA, but it wasn't quite right. Not a huge deal. It's probably on the server somewhere. I don't really care. But right now I'm looking at 4 different variants of this team here, my Swamp. Called so because of Mawile and Swampert being the 2 megas for this particular team. And this core of Swampert, Mawile, Archaludon, Pelipper, and Farigiraf works really, really well. But the 5th slot here, or the 6th slot, I guess, is kind of awkward, and I have yet to come up with something great to put there. I've got a few different variants. I've got Armarouge in one, I've got Annihilate in one, I've got Incineroar in another. And I'm flirting with this idea of Torkoal in the other, but Torkoal presents a problem in that, like, it does give me a second form of weather control, which can be good, but Torkoal is the only one on this team who wants Sun. So if I'm going to run Torkoal on this team, I think we're going to need a few other changes. And I'm not sure that I'm ready to really dig into that yet, because I'm still just kind of finding my feet in this format. So these are the different variants here that we're dealing with, but we're not going to be playing on Showdown. That's just like my laboratory, I guess. We are going to be playing on Champions, of course. I got my notebook here, my pen, ready to take some notes. I'm not taking turn-by-turn notes, but I do want to take notes about like what's working and what is not working. Like what am I losing to? What just beat my ass? What did I not have an answer to? All that sort of thing. As soon as I get comfortable, I guess. By the way, stay hydrated, very important. I do love Camerupt, but I've already got one. I could go for another Decidueye because I've got 2 different teams with Decidueye in them, and having to go back and train it every single time I want to use the other team is kind of a pain. Furfrou, I don't need a Furfrou. I mean, I don't have one, but I don't really need one either. Houndstone, that's interesting. I've never run a Houndstone before. It has Sand Rush. Sand Rush is the ability that increases your speed in the sand, right? That's really interesting synergy, considering it's a ghost type. What is this thing called? Houndstone? Let me take a look real quick. Sand Rush, double speed during a sandstorm. Okay. I'm just going to make a quick note of that. Houndoom, what is it? Sand Rush. Because that could go really interesting with Tyranitar. And I've never played with a Houndstone before, and I don't think I've ever used a Tyranitar in a team either. As much as I try to make new teams and use new Pokemon, there's always some that I still haven't used, like Roserade here. Never used it. But I think I'm going to pick up the Houndoom. Kind of running low on recruitment tickets there. It's fine. Alright, and after that, we are just going to jump right in as soon as I figure out which one of these teams I want to use. That is. Because as I said, we do have 3 variants here, and they're all good, right? Like, they all do well on Showdown, and they all do well here on Champions. At least relatively well. I've also got another one down here that I forgot about. Can I move this? Can I move this further down? Because that would be really cool. Oh, okay. So Team 2 here is the one that I tried to make a variant of my... This is my... Okay, first of all, stop. This team is my Regulation MA team. It was my last season team, got me up to Master Ball. It was solid. Not perfect, but it was solid. This was the first variant, well, not the first, definitely not the first. This was a variant I made of said team, and probably the most successful of the variants. And I really like it because, like, it fits in with what I try to do and what I'm used to and what I'm accustomed to, which is good. And all of these teams kind of take me out of my comfort zone, which is also good, right? I'm not used to running weather teams. Like, Slowking does have chilly reception, but I have chilly reception as a way of denying the opponent what they want, rather than trying to actively use weather to my advantage. Whereas this latest team I've got, or these latest teams I've got, actively try to use weather to their advantage. So let's decide which one we want to use here. Armor Rouge is the one that I like the least, right? Because we have rain. We have rain, and we're trying to throw in a rain attacker, and that's, I mean, a fire attacker, and that's obviously not going to work. Let's flip back over to Showdown, though, because that gives me an idea. So we're going to flip back over to Showdown real quick. Is that the one I want? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I've got 2 of these, and I wasn't sure which one was which because I didn't label them properly, because why would I do that? So let's go ahead and copy this. Let's fix that name while we're here. All right, good. We'll keep the Champions music going in the background because otherwise it's kind of silent and awkward. Other than me talking, and like I don't just want to hear myself talking and breathing. The music in the background is not a problem. Okay. So we know we're a rain team. And we don't want Armor Rouge because, like, Armor Cannon conflicts with that. And we don't want another water team. What else could we put in here that takes advantage of water? Something that gains us position when we pivot, because that's sort of core to this team, is that when we get into these weather battles, especially against Mega Charizard Y, which has been happening a lot over the last, I say it's been happening, I've only had this team for like 24 hours, but it's been happening a lot. Every time we switch out, every time I pivot, I gain a slight advantage, ever so slightly, either because our Chaladon gets another Electro Shot, special attack boost, or Incineroar or Mawile get another Intimidate out, or Incineroar gets a Parting Shot off. Any of those things give me an ever so slight little advantage that's ever so slightly better than simply pivoting out. And after 4 or 5 turns of that, not only has the opponent usually, if I play it right, lost the weather war, but our Chaladon is usually sitting at like plus 2.5 defense, and the Intimidate, one of the opponents is at like 50% attack, or 50% special attack because they've taken so many parting shots. If I do it right, I can build up a lot of debuffs on them and a lot of buffs on myself. Well, I gotta stop hitting that, while also pivoting out. So what sort of Pokemon here like pivoting out? can we expand all of this? Okay, it's expanded by default. On mobile, it's not, and it's a little bit irritating. So what we're looking for here real quick is something that likes... I don't want to run another water type, though, even though Palafin is an obvious choice. I want to take a look at Palafin's move pool real quick. No Aqua Jet, that kind of sucks. Priority would be really helpful here. What is your hero form like? Physical attacker? Yeah, definitely a physical attacker. Let's just plug that in so I have a better understanding of the stats I'm looking at. I've never run Palafin before. Close combat would be good. We do need a fighting type user. We do need something that uses fighting type damage. Drain Punch, not so good. No, not without stab. We don't want to run Drain Punch. Ice Punch, we are already running on Swampert, so we don't want that. Throat Chop, good. A dark type attack would be good, even without stab. Waterfall. Wave Crash is good, but recoil can be a problem. Zen Headbutt, we do have Aqua Jet. Okay. We have Aqua Jet. Do we have something like a Parting Shot or of course, we do have Flip Turn. Okay. Flip Turn is good. Obviously, yeah. Palafin having Flip Turn is kind of critical. I don't want to run 3 water types. That's so dangerous. Yeah, I don't want to run 3 water types. I like the idea. I do. But it's a little bit devastating to run that. Well, thank you, Karishiro. Oh, here we go. Yeah, just spamming. Something that could take advantage of rain is what we're looking for here. Water Bubble, Water Absorb, but again, it's a water type, and that's kind of the problem we have. We need a Houndoom of water. We need something that takes advantage of rain, but isn't a water type. And that's a really narrow niche of things to want. And again, a poison type, I didn't say this yet, but a poison type would also be really good, and I kind of like Dragalge, or whatever the hell it is right there. What's the difference between Poison Point and Poison Touch? There is no difference. Okay, yes there is. No, there isn't. If there is a difference, it's that Poison Touch happens when I'm attacking, and Poison Point happens when they're attacking. But I think they both happen both ways, so that's kind of silly. That's one of those. There's a couple of Pokemon that have 2 different variants of an ability, and it's exactly the same. Dragonite is always an interesting one. We can make some sort of use of that. I've had really good luck with Dragonite running Outrage, but we already have a Dragon type in our Caledon, and I don't really want to run a second Dragon type. Not with Fairy being as prominent as it is, and Floette with freaking Light of Ruin. Fucking devastating. I don't want another Steel type either. Malamar presents me with some interesting options, but what is Suction Cups? What does that do? Okay, nothing that's super helpful here, so moving right along. I forgot what we were looking for. We're looking for something that is going to take advantage of rain, but is not a water type. Overquill. Overquill's got Swift Swim. That's... I think I like Overquill. I think I like Overquill here. Because it gives me the poison type that I need, and it gives me the dark type that I need. And I know Overquill has at least one priority move. I don't know what it is. And it gives me Intimidate again if I want it, but I don't. I want Swift Swim. Do I? Because that makes for Rigoraph here really awkward. Yeah, I kind of do. Okay, okay, it's just a variant. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect, just running a variant here. And it is a physical attacker. We definitely want it to have Aqua Jet. Priority is always helpful to kill something, because a Pokemon at 1% health does every bit as much damage as a Pokemon at full health. And that can absolutely be a problem. What do people normally run for Overquill as far as stats go? Life Orb, we're not doing that. Swift Swim is normal, running Adamant, and people normally run Attack and Speed. I mean, that makes sense, but like if we're taking advantage of Swift Swim, I don't know that we want to put a bunch of EVs in Speed. I kind of like this one better. It gives me defense, special defense, HP, a little bit of speed, but I'm not sure that we need any speed. Why this one? That is such a curious spread. Like, I can understand the reasoning behind this one. I assume the 1 and the 6 are there for very specific thresholds. 19, 32, 1. I believe it was 6 and 8. And probably Adamant would be my guess. Is what usually, yeah, Adamant. Jolly, interesting. But no, we want Adamant. Let's try out this variant real quick before I throw it into champions. Let's call this variant E, obviously, because it's the next in the alphabet. I don't know about this one. This makes me so reliant on rain, though. And I don't know if I want to be that reliant on rain. Let me see if I can make that a little bit better for you. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so they are a sand team, definitely. And that's annoying. But that's okay, because we're a rain team, and we can take advantage of rain more effectively than they can take advantage of ground. So, I think that's what we're going to go here. Of course, they're going to be running Sandstream as well, so we're going to want Tailwind in addition to everything else that we're doing. They're going to definitely lead off. Man, I've got a lot of ground weakness here. I didn't think about that. Overquill gives me yet another weakness to ground types. And to that end, we're really going to need to lead off with Mawile for the Intimidate. And have Pelipper and Overquill is useless to me here. And Swampert in the back. I do have a Discord there, Yeti. I'll have to find it after this match and post it in the chat, because I don't think the URL I was using is currently working. What do I want to do here? I definitely want to get rid of their sand. And we did get the Intimidate, so let's bring Pelipper in. Okay, and they're preparing to bring Tyranitar back in. Smart. So they know what I'm planning. Alright, that's good. Decent turn. Nothing was accomplished on any side though. But now they're going to pull Tyranitar back in, and I'm going to have a bit of a problem. But our Caledon definitely lives a half attack. And we're going to put Pelipper back in. So yeah, I mean, oh, and wow, I did not expect the Excadrill to be the one that switched out. Oh, he's going to Thunderbolt them all. Wow. That did a lot more damage than I expected. That thing is running a lot of special attack. Wow. Okay. What's he going to do here? I think he's going to Rock Slide here. Yep. In Excadrill, that's fine. In Pelipper, oh, is he going to Thunderbolt that spot again? He is. It's fine. Oh, you're not running Sash. Okay, this match is not going well at all. I'm losing the Weather War, and I'm making a lot of really bad plays. That's okay. That's okay. ultimately what happened here is that I brought the wrong team. Now the question is, who is he going to swap out? And I think the answer is going to be, I don't care. I'm going to cover both possibilities. No, I don't need to do it that way. I need to do Dragon Pulse on you and High Horsepower on you. There we go. Because Rotom has Levitate, which is a very painful lesson to learn when you need to learn it. All right, so that was the right call. All right, that was decent. We're still down here. We are very down here. He was expecting me to send Pelipper back in. He's almost certainly going to on this turn. And Excadrill is going to attack. Drill Run into Swampert, I'm sure. I can't recover the rain I can't recover the rain. That's really not good. It's okay though. It's okay. I've lost this match. I definitely have lost this match. Why is he playing with me? All he's got to do is throw Tyranitar back out there, and I lose any advantage that I have. I'm just going to Electro Shot this thing. Like, I've got it. I've got to get the special attack boost, or I simply lose. Do I want to Ice Punch this thing? If I lose Rain, then it's going to move first. So I just kind of got to Hail Mary here and hope they don't switch out. And they did. But they didn't switch out to Tyranitar. Oh, yeah, they did. All right, this is not good. I mean, that was decent. That was not good at all, because now you're probably going to die. I mean, we can weaken them a bit and help guarantee that you're going to live. So let's go with that. This is such a bad matchup. This is such a bad match. Yeah, okay. So it's discord.ariademezzo.com. I thought so, but then again, I also thought it wasn't working. But it is, so that's good. All right, I appreciate the... I got rid of my leftovers, though. That sucked. Oh, well. I mean, we're not in a bad spot here. That went better than I could have hoped. Our Chaladon is hurting. And we lost our leftovers, and that's really bad. And my Mawile is pretty slow. But we can Sucker Punch the Excadrill and probably KO it. I've got to hope that we KO. I've got to hope. Fucking... Oh, man. Wow, that was a good play. That was a really good play. I don't know if they meant to do that or not. But regardless, that was a really good play from them. Wow. Well done, dude. Well freaking done. I gotta kill that thing. I gotta kill both of these things. Will you live against the Leaf Blade or whatever it is that it's going to do? Where's my calculator? Power Whip. No, Swampert's gonna die. Definitely. Oh, yeah, this... Oh, we're not on champions. Oh, I'm not gonna have time. Oh, the timer's off. Okay. Well, sorry, dude. You're gonna have to hold on a second, because I'm damage calculating. Right, well, not Caladon. I want Swampert. Not paying attention here. Alright, yeah, no, we get murdered by a Power Whip. So, our only bet here is to hope that we kill it. Yeah, sorry I took so long with that one, man. But I had to think and do some damage calculations. Alright, well, I mean, that was good. That was good. Is my Mawile dead? Yep. Alright, this is what we got. Alright. What does Tyranitar usually run here? It's definitely not that. Alright, so I don't have the moveset for Tyranitar pulled up in front of me. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna lose. Yeah, that murders me. That does 200% damage or something like that. It doesn't matter. Well played, dude. How do I forfeit here? I know how to forfeit on mobile, but I don't know how to forfeit here. Oh, there it is. All right. Yeah, there's no point in playing this. Well played. Well played, dude. I screwed up here. I should never have brought... who did I bring? I don't know. What did I do so badly here? I probably should have just gone for Rigorath and Trick Room. Yeah, that would have been the play. And just let them have the weather. Okay, well, anyway. That's something I'm going to explore a little bit later, but we're getting back to champions now. So let's go ahead and do that. And figure out which one of these two teams I want to use. Oh, sorry about that. I think I want to run the Incineroar team. It does give me a problem in that I have 2 Intimidate users, which is very easy to punish. But let's run it for a little bit and see how it goes. I suspect it's going to end badly because Intimidate is very easy to punish in this format, with Defiant and Competitive being everywhere. And it's probably avoidable unless I need the fire damage or the dark damage against something that has Defiant or Competitive, which is unlikely but not impossible. Doesn't matter, nothing here has Defiant or Compatible, I don't think. What does that octopus thing have? It's something Mar, right? I don't remember its name. Valimar. It does have Contrary. And it's probably running Contrary. But it is a physical attacker too, so I definitely don't want to hit it with Intimidate. But that's okay, it's a dark type. I don't need to hit it with the Intimidate. Let's see, we're definitely going to want Rain and Tailwind here. And to that end, I think I'm going to lead Mawile and Arcaladon with Swampert and Pelipper in the back. Oh, wrong button. Where do I want to lead Pelipper? They don't have a way to change the weather, so I might as well lead Pelipper, right? Yeah, they don't have a way to change the weather, so I'm just going to lead weather. Swampert's going to be really helpful against Mega Raichu if they bring it, but they might not bring it. Mouse Hold and Sableye. Alright. I'm glad I have Mawile here. Both of these are going to get up to some really annoying shenanigans, though, and I don't know what those shenanigans are going to be. I think they both have Fake Out. I'm not sure, though. But we're going to... I'm confident they won't be able to kill Arcaladon no matter what they do, so I'm going to take the free special attack boost. Well, it's not going to be free. Alright. That's an interesting choice. I haven't seen that since ever. I would really like this to miss some. Ten fucking hits, dude. Why does Population Bomb hit 10 times? Can anyone explain that to me? Like, I gotta look up Population Bomb because from what I saw, it's supposed to hit 4 times. I mean, that was good, but Where is population bomb at? Oh, these are in alphabetical order. That's nice. 1 to 10 times in a row. It just says 1 to 10 times in a row. And I got the full 10 hits? Really? That's okay, we don't need Tailwind. Unbelievable though. 1 to 10 times in a row, and that's not the first time that's happened to me. I've had it happen elsewhere where like, just, no, stop that, stop that. We need to kill this freaking thing. I'm so sorry for freaking hitting that. That's fine, I didn't use it again anyway. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What the actual fuck, dude? How? How does that happen? Jesus. Oh, it's because of gravity. It's because of gravity. That's the point of the gravity. Okay. Duh. But why is it outspeeding me in the rain? It shouldn't be outspeeding me in the rain. That thing has to die. Because Mega Swampert has... Mega Swampert has Swift Swim, and it's raining, so how the hell is Mousehold outspeeding me? Choice Scarf. Gotta be Choice Scarf. Yep. Alright, that was good. Stupid thing can die. Oh no. This has been a disaster. This has been an absolute disaster. Okay, well, alright. There's no point in playing on. Okay, so that was a disaster. Yeah. That was really bad. Okay, no, let's go ahead and make a note of that. Gravity and Mousehold equals population bomb nonsense. Alright, so I gotta think. Next time I see that, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do next time I see that? Mawow's Intimidate would be good. Incineroar's Intimidate would have been really good there. Am I running? Yeah. Both of those Intimidates would have been really, really helpful. But I didn't bring the Intimidate because I was so worried about Defiant, or whatever the hell it is. But Intimidate would have definitely helped. Alright. Intimidate, Fake Out. Any of those things would have been helpful. Okay. Alright, well that was a painful lesson to learn, but we now have learned that painful lesson. Gravity plus Mousehold equals population bomb nonsense. I've played this guy before. Oh, and they're running a Camerupt. I don't see that very often these days. Okay. I definitely am I'm gonna need to stop their Trick Room from happening. Okay. No, I mean, okay, hold on. I want Incineroar here. I know that. I want Incineroar. And I definitely want Rain. I don't think Archaludon is much use to me here, though. So I'm thinking Incineroar, Swampert. No. I'm thinking Archaludon, Pelipper, Swamp. Wait. No. I'm concerned they're going to lead with Metagross, which can create all sorts of problems for me. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this matchup at all. It's the Torkoal that is really throwing me up, and the Camerupt. Because I've run Camerupt before, I know exactly how powerful that thing is inside of Trick Room. And I really want to stop it. I really want to stop it from doing this thing. Alright, he's going to Trick Room and Protect. Alright. There's nothing I can do to stop this from happening. Yes, there is. Okay, this is actually not bad. This is not bad for me. Because they led Torkoal, and that's actually helpful. So we're going to fake out and change the weather, and that's going to weaken the eruption, and on the next turn we'll be able to do a little bit of damage to the Torkoal because Trick Room won't be up. And he's going to protect the Torkoal this turn anyway. Very unlikely to actually trick Eruption. He's going to Eruption this turn. That is bold. Wow, that is bold. But he's going to pivot out this turn, right? Absolutely going to pivot out. I want to parting shot it. But he's going to protect. No, he's not. He's going to either pivot out or protect. And what else are they going to have in the back? I don't know what he might bring in. But it doesn't matter. Whatever he brings in, I'm going to kill it with Swampert. Okay. That was an okay turn run for me. Turn 1 for me. He's not going to pivot out. Yes, he is. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Torkoal goes last. Oh, yeah, you knew that. Okay, Metagross comes in. That's good. It's going to immediately hit the parting shot. Oh, it's got clear body until it... Didn't I fake out that thing? I was pretty sure I faked out that thing. Okay, it's fine. Whatever. This is not good. And when it's at a Trick Room, what's it going to do here? What's it going to do? What is Metagross going to do? It's going to protect, I'm sure. What could it do? It has that Meteor Mash that it could throw at Incineroar, but we both resist Steel. It could throw a Psychic or Psyshock or something at Swampert, but I live that. I think I'm gonna cover my bases here and attack both. Because I don't think it can KO anything this turn. Oh, it's gonna Instruct, and that's gonna be annoying. I don't understand. I faked out the Oranguru. I did. I faked it out. I don't understand why it still got to act. To my knowledge, Oranguru does not have anything that prevents flinching. It does. It has Inner Focus. Okay. Useful to know. Okay. I don't know why I didn't know that. It's a good play, though. Good play. Good play for me. All right. Not great, but Torkoal is about to come back in place of the Metagross, and Metagross is going to block, is going to protect, and we are going to swap Pelipper back in. What did it just use? I don't remember what it just used. Something that hit both of us and wasn't too deadly, though. Damn, I was not paying much attention. I really should know what it just, like, literally just used in the previous turn. I don't know. And I don't. I don't remember what it was. I just remember it hit both of us, and it was not devastating. Right, he did not swap out again. I'm shocked. I misplayed then. I fully expected Torkoal to come back in. So why did he do that? Was he running like Fissure or something? He's got to be running Fissure or something, right? Why does he want the... It was Shadow Claw that he used. Does it learn Fissure? It does not. What is he doing? Two turns of Trick Room left? Yeah, okay. Is he just wanting to hit Pelipper with a ground attack? Bye-bye. Oh my god, that didn't KO? That thing is bulky. Wow, okay. That's a problem. I definitely did not expect it to be that bulky. Pelipper might die. Pelipper's probably gonna die. But it's gonna take a Ranger out first, so that destroys their that destroys their Trick Room, and that makes Torkoal a problem that I can handle. But I would really like not to lose Pelipper here. Oh, that was not good. And Pelipper goes down. Okay, that's fine. I can't believe Sucker Punch didn't KO this thing. And it has stopped raining. That is an issue. Okay, that's fine. We can fake it out. We can fake out and kill whatever. I gotta fake out something, and it's gonna depend on what they've got. Okay, that's poison and what? It is a physical attacker. I remember that much. Poison and dragon. Okay. You know you put a dragon out there against a fairy type, right? Okay, we're just gonna take the turn. We're just gonna take a clean turn here. Because he hasn't protected yet, and I don't expect to protect here. Yeah. He is not one for protecting. Bye-bye. Alright, so that was good. Just want to verify real quick that Dragalge is in fact a physical attacker. And I'm sure however I'm pronouncing that is... No, it's a... What am I talking about? It's definitely a special attacker. We gotta damage this thing ASAP. Oh, I don't have rain anymore. It put out a poison dragon type against a a steel fairy type. Alright, this is good. This is good news for me. And we get something in that resists, so that's good. And Swampert is super effective against both of these things. So that was good. Alright, good, good. This is gonna hurt, but like it's survivable for everyone except Mawile, who just got absolutely obliterated. Jesus. Even with the parting shot. Well, I mean, I know it's Sun, but god damn. Alright, it all comes down to Swampert, really, and we've got Sun. That's not good at all. So we are going to fake out the Torkoal, because it's the problem. I think a high horsepower... No, I don't know. It might not kill it, because it's physically bulky, I'm pretty sure. Torkoal is physically bulky, right? Yeah, very physically bulky, but it did KO. Okay, so that's good. And that leaves them with Dragalge and... What else? We KO'd Metagross, Rangaroo, and Torkoal. Okay, that's it. That's all they've got left. Alright, good. We're in a good place. Yeah, we are in a good spot here. Does it have Levitate or something? No. This is the thing that abilities I was just looking at a moment ago. Alright, so this should be good. This should be the match. Alright, well played, team. Well played. Got a little rough there for a while when we lost Pelipper, but, you know, we caught it back. The team did well. Not like perfectly or anything, but it did well. And Sonora, I don't know. I don't know if I mean, the fake outs definitely helped there. The fake outs definitely helped. Just note to self, a Rangaroo probably cannot be flinched in the future. What else does it? I am so sorry for continually fucking hitting that. What else does a Rangaroo run though? Symbiosis and telepathy. No, it's usually going to run inner focus. Okay, good to know. All right, more of this. So ground is looking very, very good here. Rain is looking very, very good here. Mawile is looking good. Ish. Yeah, Mawile's looking good. Okay, so Rain and Mawile. Who do we want to lead with? We definitely want to get the Tailwind up in this particular circumstance. So we're going to lead with Pelipper. But Incineroar's also good. Oh, but they might have Defiant. They probably do have Defiant on their Kingambit, so we don't want to run it. Okay. Is Mawile what we want out at the start? I don't think so. I don't think I want to lead with Mawile. Not against that many Steel types, because like Steel is not resisted by Mawile, I don't think. No, it should be neutral because Mawile is both Fairy and Steel. Oh, it's... yeah, normal damage from Steel. Okay, cool. Right, and they led with Steel. Interesting. Okay, so they're going Trick Room. If I do this, I might lose the Archaludon, but I'm gonna double into the Cufrigus, that thing, to try to prevent Trick Room from going up. And I might take a very powerful body press from that thing into Archaludon. I don't think it kills Archaludon though, so I mean we'll see. Neutral damage here, plus the other attack from whatever else I brought out, Pelipper. Yeah, that thing dies this turn, so he doesn't get Trick Room up, which is going to be very helpful for me. Good. Well done. Well played, guys. Good job. I'm proud of you all. Good. But Archaludon is definitely about to hit a full power body press. Excellent turn one, though. Well done, you two. You did phenomenally. I'm proud of you. Oh, an Iron Defense. Okay. That is a play. I mean, it's good. It would be good if they had gotten Trick Room up. That would be good. But with me having Swampert in the back... oh, he's got Sinistcha as well for another Trick Room. And we are going to do the same thing, aren't we? Yeah, I'm going to take the other boost. I think with Hurricane plus Electroshot, we should kill this thing. Hey, don't worry, dude. I was absolutely going to attack you. Because we live, at the moment, I think we live a body press. And even if we don't, we're going to take out the Sinistcha. We might not take out the Sinistcha. Okay, we took out the Sinistcha. Okay, that's really good. That is huge. That is very good for me. Pelipper's taken quite a beating from that Life Orb. Yep, body press, probably Oko's. Yep. Okay, but that's fine. That is totally fine because now Swampert comes in. But he's got really boosted defense. And he's probably got Kingambit in the back. Oh, this is going to be an uphill battle. This is going to be an uphill battle. I really wanted to bring out Mawile first. Yeah, again, this is. All right, this is going to be. This is not going to be fun. We gotta kill this thing though. And it is going to take several attacks, I think, to plow through this aggron. Luckily, Pelipper is pretty powerful. Oh, I'm so sorry. The Pokemon music was doubling up there. I'm sorry for that. Yeah, I don't think Swampert survives another... Yeah, it will. What's he going to do here? Oh, that did not do nearly enough damage. Wow, that sucked. Come on, Pelipper. Well done, Pelipper! Holy shit! Pelipper, you beast! Holy shit! You monster, you! Wow! New respect for Pelipper. God damn! The goated from that one, man. Well fucking done. Wow. I knew I'd built the Pelipper for like murder to kill things, but wow, I did not expect it to do that to that aggron. Interesting. Interesting. I'm thinking about the ramifications of that because I was counting on the Swampert really to take out that aggron, and instead Pelipper just annihilated it. I mean, I know aggron doesn't have much in the way of special defense. In fact, I think a special defense is like 30 or something. $80. Alright. I mean, that was good. That was good. Well done, Pelipper. Well done. I'm proud of Pelipper for that one. People don't normally associate Pelipper with, like, high damage. And that plays to my advantage sometimes because they assume Pelipper is just there for Tailwind. Alright, we learned last time that we don't want to fight them for weather. At least not actively. We want to establish Trick Room. I don't know what I want here. I don't know if I want Incineroar or Mawile. I think Mawile. Okay. Do I want Swampert, though? I don't know. I don't think Incineroar is much use to me here. No, Incineroar just dies. Flash Cannon could be good. And... Swampert, I guess? This is a weird bring. This is a weird bring. I don't know about this one. We're up against fairy ground nonsense. Sand and ground type attacks are so common in this format, though. Tyranitar and Excadrill especially, they're just so freaking common. And so he's gonna Rock Slide and try to do something to the Mawile, probably. And we're just gonna go for the Trick Room and hope that we get it. Because there's a chance we won't. Because of flinching. But we gotta hope that we do. Like, that's all we've got. Alright, good, good. That stops the Rock Slide. Okay, excellent. We get the Trick Room off. Excellent. Okay, that was a great turn for me. Even though, like, Farigiraf ate a Earthquake. Not a big deal. I mean, sand is going to be freaking annoying. But that's pretty much the end of your usefulness there for Rigoref. Swampert's going to come in now, and you are going to Mega Evolve and kill the Tyranitar. Well, no, I want to go for Ironhead because Ironhead doesn't miss. He might pivot out. And if he does, it might be to a fairy type. So, yeah, Ironhead, definitely my best play here. In case he pivots out to a fairy type. Which he didn't. But that's okay, because this is still super effective. You pivot out. Extra drill. Okay. Time to do some shenanigans with this fucking Sableye. I hate Sableye, dude. I mean, it's a good Pokemon, but it is so annoying to play against because it's so varied in what it can do. I don't think this is going to kill it. And never mind, that completely... Wow, that murdered the hell out of that Tyranitar. Definitely did not expect that. I thought it would leave it at like 11%, 12%, something like that. Palafins in. And it's going to switch right back out to Tyranitar. And in order to punish that, we are going to high horsepower that exact slot while he might encore me into Iron Head. I don't know what else it's going to do. It's going to do something annoying and weird. Or fake out, okay. Wait, what just used fake out? The Sableye did not just come out, did it? I'm not paying really close attention here, but I don't think the Sableye just entered the game. He did a good job getting rid of the Intimidate, though. That was well played. Oh, and a Protect. Interesting. Okay. Did not expect that. Alright, and you're gonna Will-O-Wisp. Okay. Right, neutral turn, no one accomplished anything. Well, I mean, Sand is one turn from expiring now. Oh, but we're also gonna lose Trick Room. Does that matter? I'm gonna lose Mawile if I do that. I think he's gonna pivot Excadrill back to the fish, Palafin. No. It's not one for protecting, though. I mean, yes he is, he just protected. But this is not gonna KO now. But that's fine. And it's gonna miss anyway. Of course it is. Because if it's 90% accurate, it's 50% accurate. That's okay, we got a KO there. Good clean KO. Well done, Swampert. Trick Room is definitely the way to go against ground teams. And now I know that. I did not know that previously. That thing's definitely going to outspeed me, but what's it going to try to do? Do I care? No, because the Sableye can't do anything to hurt me. At this point, we've seen Fake Out. I don't remember what we've seen. Quash. Sure, whatever, that's useless. Will-O-Wisp. And something else, I don't remember what, but we've already seen it. And it's got no direct damage moves, which is often the case with Sableye. Very few people run damaging moves with Sableye. So very often, like, you can safely ignore it. If you, like, in that position there, they could have won because they had nothing that they could do to damage me. Alright, this team is doing well. I'm really happy with the performance of this team. Other than that first loss, or the second loss, whatever it was, the team's doing well. I'm still not sold on Incineroar, though. Like, that fifth slot is really driving me crazy. Because I don't have a good answer for it. I think Annihilate is probably my best thing to put there. But I'm not running the Annihilate team right now. Oh, good. Weather battle. Alright. Oh, God. Alright. I mean, I definitely want my first 4. I just don't know what combination of them I want this in. They're going to lead Charizard and Incineroar. And they're going to fake out and try to get a Heat Wave off. So I'm going to try to bait them into that, actually. I'm going to lead Mawile Archaludon and try to bait them into Mega Evolving on turn 1. Because when they see 2 Steel types out there, they can't do anything else, right? Of course, Mega Evolve, get the sun, take them out, Heat Wave immediately. Much as expected. Yeah, this is definitely gonna bait out their Mega Evolution. I mean, how could they resist? Oh, they didn't Mega Evolve, did they? Or does Mega Evolution come after switches? I don't remember now. No, they just didn't Mega Evolve. Well played. Well played, dude. Or does Mega Evolution happen first? I mean, after switching out. Mega Evolution happens after switching out. Damn it! Damn it, man. I fucked that up. I knew it was going to happen, and I fucked it up. I gotta make a note of that. Switch before Megas. I knew that, but I didn't know it, you know? That was such an easy thing to have not had happen. Like, I could have so easily fucking prevented that. Because, like, now it's over. Now we gotta switch in other Pokemon, and they're gonna fucking get hit. And they have Tailwind out. There's no way I recover from that. I mean, well played on them. Well played. They did exactly what I knew they were gonna do. They did. But I got the order wrong. I don't know why I thought Mega Evolutions happened before switching. All I had to do that turn was protect. All I had to do was protect. I intentionally baited them into that Mega, and it worked. And it worked. But I switched out a turn too early, so now I know that. Switch happens before Megas. So it goes Switch, then Mega Evolutions. I mean, I don't know how I didn't know that. How do you reach Master Ball and not know that? I'm not a Master Ball right now, but like I reached Master Ball last season. How do you reach Master Ball and not know that? I don't know, but I didn't. Oh. This is a similar looking team. I'm gonna let their rain do the work. And I'm gonna go for Trick Room while they go for Tailwind. I don't know about this one. I feel like Mawile is a safer lead than Archaludon. Yeah, Mawile is just a safer lead. Because if they lead Garchomp, then Archaludon is already in a rough spot from the very beginning. And I can prevent that by just not leading with Archaludon. Pomegranate Swampert, okay. So, Archaludon would not have been looking great here anyway, so this worked out. I mean, don't get me wrong, Mawile's not looking fantastic, but we can prevent some damage here by protecting, setting Trick Room up, unless they double into Farigiraf, which is not impossible. But with the attack drop, we might get some help from it. But no, he's going to high horsepower into Mawile. That would be the most difficult thing he can do. I mean, the most damaging thing he could do. Earthquake, though. Alright. Well, we definitely lived that. We saw that from the previous match. And Tailwind. And Trick Room. Alright, good. Dude, you saw Farigiraf, man. You see him, right? You see Farigiraf. Why would you use Tailwind? Sitting across the room from a freaking Farigiraf. What else is it gonna do? It's gonna set Trick Room, man. I don't really have any way to fight this thing, do I? I mean, that's okay. But I want to get another attack drop on that thing first. Before we start trying to kill it. I want to get one more Intimidate on it. Wild Guard, good play. It's not going to save you from this Lightning Bolt, but you're probably Sash anyway. You're not Sash. Okay. So who's holding the Sash on your team? Actually, as I think about it, no one on my team is holding a Focus Sash. Interesting. I haven't run without a Focus Sash in a really long time, but we're in a really good position here. I don't know what that does, you know? I don't. He's gonna Electro Shot Farigiraf, so like Farigiraf is definitely gonna die here, but we might be able to take the Archaludon with us. Unfortunately, Farigiraf is gonna get hit first and give him a defense boost. 30%, that's decent. Yeah, couldn't help it though. This is not gonna kill. No, but it does good. It's good damage. And that's all we could really hope for, because Farigiraf is gonna die here. Bye, Farigiraf. But that's okay, because like this is more or less the position we wanted to be in. Now Mawile comes back in, gets another Intimidate. So that Swampert is like useless at this point. He really needs to swap it out. And he's gonna get an opportunity to. But I don't think he's going to. And we're gonna just go for the kill here. He should protect with Archaludon. That would be the smart play. But he might be greedy and go for an Electro Shot. Oh, he didn't switch anything out. That's a curious play. You know your Swampert is sitting on 2 attack drops, right? Like, you could have pivoted him out and stopped that. Am I playing against a bot? Is this a bot? I don't know how to type that name out, so like I can't Google it to see if that's a bot. Let me see. I can do this. Oh, I can't. It doesn't show me their name, does it? No. Alright, Google is fucking useless. Lovely. And they're sitting on a Basket Legion. One turn left of Trick Room. I was too busy playing with names. I think this will be okay though. Why is the Japanese language pack almost a gigabyte in size? I want to flex, but like I just brought the right 4. I mean, well played. Well played there. I'm trying to find out your English name here. Well played. There was not much you could do because like I played according to you doing a certain thing, and that was pretty much the thing that you did. So like you did everything right. Monya. Is this a bot? Is my question. I wasn't paying that much attention. Okay. We got time for one more, so let's do one more. We're doing really well. I'm really liking this team, but again, I don't think Incineroar is the right answer. I haven't brought it to very many matches either, and when I did bring it, it didn't do much that was very useful. And I think that's a strong indicator of where it sits. Okay. Very similar team to what we just went up against. So again, we're going to want Trick Room because they're going to be taking advantage of Swift Swim. A lot of water users. Wow. Okay. Not very many physical attackers either. Well, they're going to lead with Swampert, definitely. And they're going to fake out something. Oh, no, they're not, because I'm going to lead with Farigiraf. I think I want the same 4 here. Yeah, I think I want exactly the same thing this game that I did in the last game. Hello, Jessica. Things are going well. This team is awkward-ish. I mean, it's a solid team, but Incineroar is awkward. And I haven't figured out what I want to put there yet. Annihilate is in the lead for me. Even though I keep playing with Incineroar, I think Annihilate is going to be what I end up putting there. Pelipper and Sneasler, yep. Tailwind and Fake Out, obviously. But because you see that coming, you might go for something else into the Farigiraf. But it doesn't make much difference to me what you go for because we are going to do the same thing regardless. I mean, I hope they go for Fake Out. That's cheap. It would be cheap if they do because, like, it'll be blocked by Armatel, but maybe they don't know that. No, they knew that. Well played. They might... If they double up the Farigiraf here, this could be really bad. Well played, dude. Well done for Farigiraf. Well done. Solid work. Surely he's going to pivot out, though. But to what? Starmie, maybe? Starmie's a possibility. Sinistcha's a possibility. Or Caledon is a possibility. They're all possibilities. And to that end, I think Thunderbolt into this is going to be better. And Play Rough into this is going to be better. And no switch. Wow. He left Sneasler out there against a Farigiraf. I could have easily killed it with Psychic. I mean, that still kills, because Mega Mawile is a beast. But he's probably sitting on Focus Sash. Yeah. So Farigiraf's gonna die here, but that's okay. You did great, Farigiraf. I'm proud of you. But now what are they gonna bring in? You know what? I don't really care what they're going to bring in because our Caledon is going to be great against it, no matter what it is. Yeah, and I like that about Mawile. The 90 bell bottoms fashion, because like I wore a trip pants and Jinko and kickwear in high school. I gotta kill this stupid thing. Let's see, the Stormy could be running... What could the Stormy be running? What does Stormy usually run? That tells me nothing. I got 18 seconds. It's gonna be Mega Stormy, right? Yeah, he hasn't Mega Evolved yet. Cool, it's completely blank. I don't like what I just did. Okay, Liquidation, Aqua Jet, Protect, Psycho Cut, Ice Spinner, Flip Turns, and Headbutt. Yeah, none of this is a real threat to me. So that's good. And it protected anyway, that's fine. Okay, so Pelipper just dies here. They probably got Basculegion in the back. That would be my guess. I mean, I get a special attack boost, and that's nice. Like, this match is a done deal, dude. You cannot recover from this. You're down 2 Pokemon, and I'm sitting on a Mega Mawile and our Caledon with like 2 turns of Trick Room left. Yeah, and you got Basculegion in the back. Yeah, this is a done deal, dude. And I know you're gonna go for Aqua Jet here. But you're not going to get it, because that's going to happen. That Sucker Punch on Mawile is paying such dividends. Like, it is just murderously strong. I mean, I'm Mega Mawile, right? Like, it's a mega evolution, so of course it's strong. But that Sucker Punch on it just murders ghost types. And it's nice, it's so nice. Now, it doesn't do anything against Sinistcha a lot of the time, which is really annoying, because Sinistcha is really annoying. Yeah, this team has got it going on, man. Like, this team is good. I'm very happy with it. Except for slot number 5, which I still haven't brought to very many matches. And that's partially because this core works so well. Right, like this Trick Room core works so well. Yeah, that was a good match. They played well, they did, but like I had the tools to overcome them. They had a lot of water types, and I had Electro Shot and Rain. All right, this is a weird one, dude. I've never seen this before. Okay. A lot of electric types makes Pelipper very risky, and they're fast. They're very fast. Sableye might be sitting on Taunt in order to block Trick Room. So we need to... Oh, man. I think we want Incineroar here. For Farigiraf, Incineroar. Mawile, and Swampert. Yeah, okay, let's do it. This is a test for Incineroar. Is Incineroar the right fit for this team? I don't know what else would have worked there better. I mean, Annihilate, probably, because like Rage Fist, even unboosted, is going to annihilate Sableye. Both of these have Fake Out, right? Oh, it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter because I have Farigiraf. We are going to Parting Shot. The low punny. Okay, not bad. Alright, so we're going to Parting Shot the Sarina. That is an interesting choice. Bye-bye, Incineroar. Did not expect that at all. That's not even Incineroar's fault, though. Like, I can't blame that on Incineroar. That's 100% on me. Because I could have faked out. Why the fuck didn't I fake out? I had Fake Out, dude. Why didn't I do it? That would have made so much sense. I really need you to hit with this Mawile. All I had to do was Fake Out, and instead I fucking Parting Shot it like an idiot. Wow. And Sacred Sword ignores attack drops, so that's... If we don't kill the Gallade here, then it just kills me. That was a dumbass play on my part. Just so dumb. I have Incineroar sitting out there with Fake Out, and what do? I don't click Fake Out. Wow. All I had to do was click Fake Out. And Incineroar would have lived. Alright, well done, Farigiraf. It missed. Okay, I mean, we recovered okay, and we have Trick Room up, so we're still in an okay position. But losing Incineroar like that was so dumb and so bad and so easily avoidable. Like, I could have so easily avoided that, and I just didn't. We need the Sarina to die. It is more powerful, but it has a chance of missing, and I don't like that. And this can cause a flinch. So we're gonna go with that. Wow, they are not protecting or anything. So they're now sitting on Dedenne, whatever that is, the mouse. That did more damage than I would have expected. Okay, not bad. Well played. And low punny. Really going to be a problem. The low punny is really going to be a problem. Because Incineroar, you know, all Incineroar had to do. All it had to do. What do I want to do here? What's left of Trick Room? 2 turns. Lopunny's gonna kill Mawile, for sure. Okay, I think this is safe. Okay, we're gonna let Mawile die, because there's not much we can do to stop it. I mean, we could protect, but that's not really gonna do me any huge favors. I mean, I guess it would have, actually. Protecting would have made a lot more sense. If I had had 5 more seconds to think about this, I would have made the right call. Oh, dude, you faked out into Armor Tail. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, legitimately, I'm sorry for that. Because, like, I've done that. I've made that mistake. And it sucks. It sucks so bad when it happens. And what is Lopunny, a fighting type? Mega Lopunny? I mean, it would have to be. That was super effective. Yeah, normal fighting. Okay, well, that was lucky. Dude, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry that happened. Like I said, I've made that mistake. I've clicked Fake Out into Farigiraf. Not even that long ago, I clicked Sucker Punch into a Farigiraf. And obviously, it didn't work. It is such an easy mistake to make. And, like, that one didn't cost them the game. They were going to lose anyway because I still had Swampert in the back. And there was, I mean, especially Mega Evolving into a fighting type, they never stood a chance. But, like, that's a shitty way to lose. Having your Fake Out just blocked like that, it's a shitty way to lose. I'm shocked to see so freaking many Swamperts. And a lot of weakness here to electricity. Meanwhile, they're going to bring rain. Because they want Swift Swim. So I don't want Swift Swim. I want Trick Room. So I want to lead with Farigiraf. And I think they're going to lead Incineroar Pelipper. Which would make Swampert Farigiraf my safest options. I mean, they're gonna bring rain. I don't have to worry about that because they don't have an alternative speedboat. And they're gonna be going for Trick Room. I mean, sorry, they're gonna be going for Tailwind. So they're going to bring Pelipper. I think this is what I want. I don't know. They're gonna lead Incineroar Pelipper. And hopefully they know better than to Fake Out, because I don't want to win that way. I mean, it's a knowledge check, I guess. Pelipper and Swampert. Okay. Well, I was half right, I guess. They brought the rain that I wanted. Let's see. High horsepower, that could hurt. Ice Punch could hurt. But I don't think they're going to stop me from getting Trick Room up. Wave Crash plus Hurricane actually could. Oh. Okay. That's interesting because I was not convinced that I was in a very good position. I guess, I don't know, their mom came home or something. But I was not in a great position there. Because they could have doubled up into Farigiraf and probably taken it out, especially with Wave Crash being a Mega Swampert using Wave Crash might just OHKO my Farigiraf. Period. Let me check that real quick. I'm gonna assume they have the same EVs as I have. Dude, it has fucked my EVs up. Hold on one second, I gotta fix that. When I first imported this team into the Showdown Damage Calculator, it apparently did not have it selected to be for champions. So it tried to convert those EVs into, I don't know what it did, but it's got my EVs wrong. So we're just going to import them again and fix it that way. There we go, much better, okay. So I'm trying to find out if Swampert Wave Crash OHKOs. And I suspect it does, honestly. Just because Mega Swampert with Wave Crash is so powerful. 76 to 91%. Yeah, so Hurricane definitely would have finished me off. God, that is Oh, well, that's also not for Rigoraph that I'm testing it against. Okay, for Rigoraph stands a little bit better, 54 to 64%. Let's check out Pelipper. Wow, Weather Ball is just insane. I mean, on my Pelipper, Weather Ball Okos, my Farigiraf. Well, it has a chance of it. Like 1 out of 15 times. Interesting. But my Pelipper is built for damage, and most people's are not. All right, so that match didn't count for much, so let's go for one more. And then I gotta call it quits, unfortunately. But it's been a good day, and I'm no nearer the answer about solving the 5th slot problem than I was when I started. Incineroar is there right now, but I don't think Incineroar is the answer I like best. I think I like Annihilate best, but I keep playing the Incineroar team. What the hell is this? Okay, hold on, I gotta think. They're not gonna bring rain. That would be crazy. And what did we learn? We learned that we want Trick Room. Against ground teams. Against Tyranitar specifically, we want ground. I mean, we want Trick Room. So they're probably gonna lead, I would guess, Mousehold and Zoroark. Here's your chance, Incineroar. This has me bringing no Mega. I think that's what I meant to do. I don't want Archaludon. Archaludon's almost useless here. I don't know about this one at all. This is curious, because Mousehold's going to be doing some follow me shenanigans and Encore and Taunt and other garbage shenanigans. Mousehold and Sylveon. I'm going to take a bet here that does Mousehold learn Fake Out? I need to know that first. Because that's going to affect what I do here. Oh, it doesn't matter. I have Farigiraf out. I've got to stop making that mistake. So we're going to go for Trick Room here, and I am going to... That is Zoroark. That is 100% Zoroark. That is not Zoroark. It might be. It might be. We're about to find out. It is not Zoroark. Okay, that is the first time I've ever gone up against a Zoroark team where they did not lead Zoroark alongside the support Pokemon. That's the first time I've ever seen it, so cool. Okay. Not a big deal. I don't know if Sylveon survives this or not. I'm going to assume that they do. But Mousehold is going to do some follow me nonsense. Oh, protect. Okay. Are you also going to protect? You are not. So what are you going to do? That didn't hurt very much, did it? That's okay. I don't have Mawile. Okay. I kind of thought I did, but we'll make it work. I don't want rain right now, I know that. Not after I set Trick Room. Okay, I'm in a really awkward spot here. I have put myself in a really awkward spot. But I think it's manageable. I think we can make it work. Mouse hold is almost certainly about to click. Follow me. I'm in a really awkward spot. I put myself in such a bad position here. And I think it may have been because of Incineroar. We're gonna find out. I don't know. Why doesn't that affect it? It's Zora Arc. That's the Zora Arc. Seriously? Yeah, I'm getting destroyed here. But that's okay, because I know that's the Zora Arc now, and like that's useful information to me. We need a miracle. We need a miracle. And we're not going to get one. Mousehold's going to protect again. I'm pretty sure Hurricane KO's here, though. Because or Weather Ball, whatever I clicked. Yeah, and now he knows that I know that that's... Really? I would not have expected Sylveon to be the next one to go. But, alright. It's dead anyway. This is a really bad spot. And it was my bring, I believe. It was the 4 that I picked to bring that made this so unbelievably bad. Yeah, that was really bad. He's gonna protect. It'd be crazy to do anything else. And you are, like, useless now. Yeah, there's no way. We're done. Because we can't switch out to make it rain again. I'm gonna play it out. But, yeah, that was horrible. And even inside a Trick Room, oh, wait. How come inside a Trick Room, all of his Pokemon underspeed all of mine? That is not something I would have called. Well, that was a bloodbath, and that was 100%. I mean, well played on them. They played great. They did. But that loss was my fault. I did that. I did that 100%. That was a really awkward bring for me. I don't know why I brought the 4 of those, but it was a bad 4, and I don't know if I want to blame Incineroar for that or not. I don't know that Annihilate would have done any better. No, Annihilate is fighting type. Annihilate would have been in exactly the same kind of spot. I didn't consider the fact that Sylveon is a fairy type sitting alongside Zora Arc. Zora Arc would have used Bitter Malice and just annihilated Annihilate. Given that I got the call wrong, and I thought it was going to be, whatever, the Bitter Malice would have destroyed Annihilate turn 1. Yeah, I have some better leads here, but I would not have picked them, is the problem. I would not have picked any of the better leads, which is an issue I need to fix. Like, the better leads there against Mousehold or against Zora Arc and Sylveon would have been Mawile and Arcaludon. But I didn't lead those. Okay. Anyway, I don't have any more time today, but I did get some useful notes, and, you know, we did rack up a decent number of wins. You know, we were, I think, at Ultra Ball rank 4 when we started, and now we're at rank 2, and, like, got on a 3-win streak, and then another 3-win streak, I think. It went well. It went well. There's good potential in this team, but I've got to figure out which one of these Pokemon to replace Incineroar with, because I just don't think it's Incineroar. I think it's it. Incineroar's not the one, and that's gonna take some time to figure out. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah.